Greetings, mortals, peers, and queers. Australia uncovers Russian espionage ring and expels spies. The Russian ring operated in Australia for 18 months before it was uncovered and its activities broken up by the Australian Intelligence Organization. Let's get into it. Australia has exposed and quietly expelled a large Russian spy ring whose members were posing as diplomats. A local newspaper has reported just days after the Australian intelligence chief revealed that his agency had scored a major counter-espionage success. The spy ring comprised of purported embassy and consular staff, as well as other operatives using deep cover identities. The Sydney Morning Herald has reported on Friday, citing unnamed sources with knowledge of the operation. The ring had operated in Australia for 18 months before it was uncovered, and its activities were broken up by the Australian Security Intelligence Organization, the country's main domestic spy agency, the newspaper reported. The Russian spies were quietly forced out of Australia for the past 6 months, with their visas not renewed or cancelled. There were concerns that the publicly expelling the spies could lead to retaliation by Moscow against diplomats and other Australians living in Russia. The Russian embassy in Australia has not responded for requests for comment on Friday. The ASIO was originally established in 1949 to probe the suspected leak of Australian government secrets to the then Soviet Union, according to the Sydney Morning Herald. On Tuesday, ASIO's Secretary General, the Security Mike Burgess, described the uncovering of the spy network at the launch of his agency's annual report. Though not naming the country involved, Burgess also said the ASIO detected and disrupted a major spy network, which he likened to a hive, which was bigger and more dangerous than a nest of spies previously disrupted. Precise numbers of those spies have not been reported. Proxies and agents were recruited as part of a wider network. Among other malicious activities, they wanted to steal sensitive information, Burgess said in ASO's annual report on threats posted to Australia. It was obvious to us that they were spies that were highly trained because they used sophisticated tradecraft to disguise their activities. So, Russia is, unsurprising to everyone, engaging in spycraft on countries all around the world, and thankfully is being caught doing so. Not only are they conducting a heinous war in Ukraine, but also spying on other countries, which is never good. Not very appreciated, I think, by the Australian government. With that said, I'll leave it there. Support me on Patreon, join the Discord, and follow for more daily videos. And with that, I wish you all a good evening.